Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we have another one here from Corgi, and it is 1/72nd scale diecast, of course. It is a Messerschmitt Bf110 C4B, and this is from Schnellkampfgeschwader 210 or SKG 210 over the Russian front in 1941, as it plainly says there. And they were a fast bomber wing created in April of 1941 for fighter bomber and ground attack roles. It would operate obviously on the Eastern Front. At the beginning of that incursion into Russia, they would, in the first month, destroy 823 Soviet aircraft on the ground, another 92 in the air, as well as around 2,000 vehicles and another 165 tanks destroyed for the loss of 57 aircraft. That was a great start for them. Obviously, we know how that ends for them in 1945. But in January of 1942, the unit would be absorbed into the Zerstörergeschwader 1 Wespen, obviously the Wasp. Well, you can see that little wasp on the front of that. But what we'll do is we will now stop talking and start opening. So we'll get this box open so we can check out this cool Messerschmitt Bf110. All right, with the packaging out of the box, we can get our hands on this awesome looking Messerschmitt. We all know I am a little bit partial to a bit of twin action for these twin engine fighters. I do like myself a Bf110. That is the collector card you do get with it. They are a limited run of only 1,000 and a pretty high number there. So if these cards are your thing, well, you do get one. We'll chuck that out of the way. We'll get this lid off. This is an old one, of course, so if you do like what you see here, you probably have to hunt for one of these on the second-hand market because I don't think they're available brand new. But this does look pretty new. I don't think it's been opened, but I did buy this second-hand. So obviously you've got all the stand pieces there. Obviously the landing gear doors and the landing gear here, and that awesome looking Messerschmitt sitting right there. Come on, let's oh no. Oh, there is some resistance. I'm very scared about trying to get these out. These are really, come on, scary. This is not wanting to come out, I tell you that much. I don't want to break this because this looks really cool. Come on. Wow. Corgi, give me my model. Jesus, oh, thank God. All right, we've struggled and we've succeeded. We'll move this out of the way. That was, I'll keep that in the video. That was a little bit of effort. So if you do find yourself grabbing one of these, look forward to that. But, boy, is it worth it. This does look absolutely awesome. How cool does that look? Let's have a little look at those panel lines there. That is nice. That does look absolutely superb. There are a couple of little pilot figures in there, which is pretty common with Corgi models. You do usually get pilot figures in there. Look at that Wespen or Wespe, the nose art there. And of course that awesome gun detail on the front. Do they spin? Yeah, they spin all right. That looks absolutely great. You've got to be careful of a few little aerials here, so try not to sausage finger them, of course. It does have the correct tail markings, which is always good. There is no political view on my behalf with that. I just like them to be pretty accurate to what they were when they were flying. So we'll have a little look on this side. Yeah, man, this is really nice. I like the blend of the white into the grey, or the off-white. That looks really cool. And I always like the little wasps on the front. They look pretty cool as well. You can get this sort of similar livery in a couple of different manufacturers, but depending on what money you want to pay and quality-wise, there are some cheaper models. But of course, Corgi, you do pay a little bit more. I cannot recall what I paid for this, but it obviously is a little bit dearer than, I think IXO make a Wespe version. I'm trying to recall. I did a video on that one a while ago. But this does look awesome. Let's turn it over. Check out some of those details. Now it's pretty much got everything on except for your landing gear options, which is always pretty cool. Of course, that tail wheel's already on there. So we've pretty much, got to put your main landing gear in, and whether you want it gear down or gear up, that is your choice. We all know where I stand in that situation, but boy, this does look pretty cool. But all right, we'll throw this together with some landing gear options and come right back and check it out a little bit more complete. All right, here we have it in flight. Very straightforward. You just put, there's just one piece, bang, bang, straight in. That is in flight. That is all you got to do, and your Bf110 is ready to go. And that, yep, I love it. I reckon that looks really cool. And of course, if you do want to chuck it on your stand, this is the stand you get. It does have a little bit more of an elongated top because it does have to clear those little aerials there. So you just chuck it in your good old stand hole, and that is your Messerschmitt Bf110 all done, ready to display on your shelf or cabinet in flight. And how cool does that look? I reckon these look absolutely amazing. I mean, obviously they weren't the greatest heavy fighter, but they look pretty cool. They did find their little niche in the night fighter role. But yeah, I definitely think this one does look fantastic. The livery on this is really well done. But what we're going to do is we'll check this gear down. So what we'll do is we'll chuck some landing gear on this and come right back in a second. All right, here we have it, gear down. Very straightforward. So each main landing gear, you just have a gear bay door there and on the other side, and you drop the main wheel module in, and now these roll. So you can roll this aircraft around, so both those roll around. Same deal on that side, 2 gear bay doors on either side, and then your module for the main landing gear. And you've got some wheel well details in there as well, which is pretty cool. And that is job done for gear down, very straightforward. This whole Corgi build is very straightforward, and of course you've got your tail wheel that's permanently fixed in the down position, and that is your awesome looking Messerschmitt Bf110 gear down. And it does sit pretty well. Let's see. Beautiful. I reckon this thing is really cool. I like it. But as I said, I am partial to a Bf110. I do like the aesthetics of the aircraft. All right, we'll wind this video up, of course. If you enjoy a Messerschmitt Bf110 like this, hey, throw us one of those if you can find that button down there. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so. I'll take some photos of this and you can check them out at the end of the video without my hands all over this, and you can see it in a bit more detail. And as always, thank you so much for spending your valuable time in checking out another one of our videos. I hope you enjoyed the content today. So once again, this is by Corgi, 1/72nd scale diecast. It is the Messerschmitt Bf110 C4B from SKG 210. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.